It's your girl Trigger. Welcome back to my channel. So as you guys see from the title, we are back with another video. So today's video is gonna be a BBL myth video. So basically what I did was I posted on my Instagram story. If you're not following me, by the way, you need to. And so I posted a Q&A on my Instagram story, and I told you guys to just ask me things that you heard about, you know, BBLs, plastic surgery, and I'm gonna let you know my opinion, whether or not that myth is true, and we're just going to address a lot of things. And I do have my notepad right here, and I did take notes and, you know, wrote down all the questions that you guys want to know, all the myths that you guys heard about BBL. And so, you know, we're not gonna have a long introduction, we're gonna get right into it. I'm here to answer everything. So the first one, that somebody, is it true that you need a second round after the first? Wow. So yeah, BBLs and round 2s and round 3s, that is a hot topic. Like, everyone, you know, there are some people that hear that it's a must, like you must get a second round. I've also heard the same. Like, I've heard some people say that the first round is just like the setting the foundation, and your second round is really what's going to give you your dream body. And I feel like it all boils down to what your personal goal is, what your personal body goal is. There are some people that gonna need a second round based on their personal goals. For example, if you're really small or if you have really tight skin, you know, you're not gonna get that nice juicy booty that you want from one round. So yes, you're gonna need 2 rounds. But if you love a natural look, you just want a natural looking BBL, you know, you're just concerned about your midsection, you just want a flat stomach and a little, you know, plump, then 1 round is good. So it just all boils down to your personal goal. In my 6-month BBL update video, I'm going to tell you guys whether or not I plan on getting a BBL round 2 and what's been going on. So, yeah, look out for that. That's going to be the next video after this. So, I have a lot to talk about BBLs and round 2s, but just for the most part, it just boils down to your personal body. Next question that somebody asked me, it says, is it true that sex feels uncomfortable after a BBL? Wait a minute. So is this what people are saying? Sex feels uncomfortable? I really feel that sex will only feel uncomfortable after a BBL if you don't wait the recommended time period that the doctor tells you to wait. So like if you're having sex a week after you got your butt done, it's going to hurt. And let me tell you guys something. Your butt is going to feel super hard. Not even feel hard, like your butt is going to, if anybody slaps your butt, if your man slaps your butt or anything within the first 6 months, it is going to hurt. Like, y'all could be in the house playing, or, you know, y'all could be in the bedroom. If he go like and slapping it, it is going to hurt. You are going to scream. You are going to scream. Like, I don't know why, but it hurts so much. Actually, I do know why. I really just advise that you wait the recommended time that your doctor said to wait. My doctor said no physical activities, no sex, none of that for the first 4 weeks after BBL. So please listen, even after your 4 weeks is up, I feel like you shouldn't be doing nothing crazy, because if you're doing crazy stuff, it is going to hurt. You're going to ruin that new booty. Like, you don't want nothing crazy going on and your butt gets ruined. Like, I will be damn that I'm dating ruin the new body. So girl, please wait. It's not going to be uncomfortable if you wait. If you wait, you know, 6 weeks and everything, it would not be uncomfortable at all. Just don't do nothing too crazy. I heard the Fluff Fairy doesn't exist. Okay, so the Fluff Fairy is also something else that I will address in my next video, in my 6-month BBL, because I'm going to tell you guys my personal opinion on the Fluff Fairy. So I really don't want to get too deep into it, but what I can say is I really don't think everybody really experienced the Fluff Fairy. What I can say is I feel like people's definition of the Fluff Fairy is incorrect. When people think of the Fluff Fairy, I think they feel like their butt is going to project more and get bigger, when in reality I feel like the Fluff Fairy just make your butt more soft and just kind of fall into place. I don't know if that really makes sense. I'm going to make sure that I have the correct wording for you guys once I give you guys my personal 6-month BBL, but I really feel like that's what the Fluff Fairy more so is. Like, your butt is not going to get bigger than it already is. unless you gain weight or, you know, something drastic. Like, it's kind of like, because I get DMs from women all the time, like, oh my gosh, my butt is not the size that I want it to be. Do you feel like the Fluff Fairy, you know, once it comes, I'll be happy? And, you know, I kind of feel like the answer is no, because if you're not happy with the size of your butt, the Fluff Fairy is not going to make your butt just get really big, you know? And maybe, you know, comment down below if you had a BBL and, you know, the Fluff Fairy, like, it drastically changed the size of your butt, because I'm honestly curious about that. But I really feel like the Fluff Fairy does exist, but the definition and what people are saying the Fluff Fairy is incorrect. That's just my personal opinion. But if you had a different experience, then I definitely want to hear. The next one is, I heard that BBLs always look fake. That is obviously so incorrect. You guys would be so surprised on how many women have surgery that nobody doesn't know about. You couldn't even tell that they have surgery because their incisions don't even show, because they look so natural. That's another thing that I really hate. Like, when a woman says she wants to get a BBL, everyone is like, ew no, your butt's gonna look disgusted. That is not always the case. You guys don't realize that a lot of these women that, you know, have a really nice juicy booty is because they had multiple rounds. You know what I'm saying? Like, a BBL does not always have to look fake. Go to the right doctor. And if we're being honest, I can say that like 60% of BBLs I see look natural. 60-70%. It's just that other 30 that you guys, that people, it's just that other 30% that people love to put on a pedestal, or, you know, make that well known, when in reality a majority of BBLs look extremely natural. Like, I know so many women that have had a BBL and they look so natural. Like, if they didn't say it, you wouldn't be able to tell. You would just be able to look at them and say, oh, she kind of looks like she works out a lot, or oh, she just has a nice body. But on TikTok, like everywhere, like a lot of women actually look natural. So don't let the huge booty and all of that fool you guys. Like, BBLs does not have to look fake. It will not look fake, you know, at all, unless you choose to do multiple rounds. Obviously, once you start doing multiple rounds, then, you know, it might start looking a little fake, and, you know, but who cares? Just do what makes you happy. If having a really big juicy booty is the look that you're going for, then go for it, sis, because, you know, I love it. When I see a girl with a really big booty, I'll be looking, and, you know, the answer is no, it does not always look fake. Mine don't look fake. I personally, like, my body looks fake. My body more looks like a girl that works out a lot. Like, the crazy part is, I know somebody that's a trainer, and, you know, we was in the gym, and he literally was feeling my stomach. My stomach is really tight, so my stomach literally feels like those girls that's be in the gym all day doing ab workout. And so he literally felt my stomach, was asking me like, oh, you work out, and I'm just like, so I said, yes, I work out, just to see if he was going to say, oh, you lying. But no, he really believed me. Like, I have really thick thighs. So I really look like I work out because my thighs are really toned. Yes, I have a booty, but I have the thighs to match. So that's why I feel like, you know, my body looks, I have thick thighs, I have a butt, my skin is really tight, my stomach is really tight. So I just really look like I work out. So I'm the perfect example that not all BBLs look fake, because mine certainly don't look fake. And I feel like my body only looks fake when I'm naked. Like, when I'm naked, it's like, oh yeah, that shit fake. When I have on clothes, it's like, oh, she got a nice shape. So it's like, that's so crazy to me. So even if I was to meet a man and lie that my body is real, if he saw me naked, he's gonna say, bro, like, that shit is not real. Like, the portions is not adding up. But with clothes on, I look so natural, and I love that. You know, I really love that. I look natural with clothes on. When I'm naked, I look fake. So, you know, BBL is the most dangerous surgery in the world. Now, getting a BBL can be very dangerous if you do not go to a board certified doctor. If you don't go to someone that is well trained. I feel like this is so important, especially now that, you know, Florida just passed this law that they require all doctors to use an ultrasound. You know, it's going to prevent a lot of deaths, you know, when it comes to having a surgery. So, you know, getting a BBL can be dangerous. I feel like the chances of it, you know, causing harm is way less now due to, you know, Florida just putting out new laws and new mandates. And I feel like a lot of doctors now are going the extra mile to ensure safety, because At the end of the day, these doctors don't want someone to die on their table. They don't want to cause a death as much as we don't want something to happen to us. So they're doing their best to ensure safety, as we should be doing our best as well. And that includes, you know, having a healthy lifestyle, not lying on our labs, making sure we're healthy, picking a good doctor. So all of this. So I really feel like, and the crazy part about, you know, plastic surgery and these BBLs is, over time, they're going to get better and better. It's gonna become a point where no one really dies from, you know, BBLs, because they just have big safety measures in place, if that makes sense. But I really feel like with a BBL, it's like with every surgery, like no matter what you get done, there are risks. So just keep that in mind. There's always going to be a risk. You know, if somebody, you know, breaks their arm and have to go into surgery, it's a risk. Like anything in life is a risk. Is BBL currently right now the most dangerous surgery in the world? Yes, it is. It is. But I feel like as time goes on, ways to make it safe. And I just feel like as long as you pick a board certified doctor and, you know, follow all the precautions, that you will be okay. I'm actually going to link my BBL safety video down below. What I have is, I heard BBL results will be devastated once you gain or lose weight. So when you do get a fat transfer, the doctor do put fat cells in your butt. So the fat cells in your butt can grow or they can shrink based on, so like if I was to gain 30 pounds, my booty would get way bigger because the fat cells is growing. But if I was to lose weight, my butt will get smaller. But guess what? The fat cells do not disappear. So when you get a BBL, only a certain percentage of fat cells survive. But the ones that do survive, they're not disappearing. So whether I lose weight, whether I gain weight, all they're going to do is shrink or get bigger, shrink or get bigger. So that's why it's very important to, you know, do BBL aftercare, maintenance, eat right, wear your faja. And the crazy part is, I was actually watching a video yesterday of a girl on YouTube that got a BBL. She was crying because her results, you know, didn't look the same a year later. But she mentioned something that is so important, that her body changed because she went back to eating the same way because her doctor told her to feed the fat. Let me tell you guys this, BBL maintenance is very important, BBL aftercare. Even me, myself, and I'm going to talk about this in my 6-month BBL update, but even me, myself, was getting crazy with the food. But, you know, it's very important that you wear a faja for 1 year post-op. That's why I currently been back with my faja, changing up the way I eat. Like, all this is very important. So your results would not change drastically if you still do proper aftercare. Getting a BBL is not a one, you know, I'm gonna get this surgery and be done. Like, you have to put in the work still. So your results can change drastically, but with the right steps in place, you're gonna be good. So I really want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. I was able to address a lot of concerns, questions, myths that you guys heard when it comes to plastic surgery and BBL. Thank you guys so much. Make sure to hit the subscribe button to see weekly any, you know, video ideas or, you know, suggestions. If you guys have any other, you know, surgery video ideas that you guys want me to touch on, talk about, or anything, let me know down below in the comments. Make sure to follow your girl on Instagram at glamdoll_Patrica. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.